us as we kick off the holiday season.
And slide into this last episode of Garden Time.
Welcome to Garden Time for our last show of our 10th season. We're at the Oregon Garden for their Christmas in the Garden event.
And as you can see, they've added an ice skating rink for this year's fun. A little bit later on in the show, I'm going to be talking to Brittany and Santa Claus about what to expect.
Also coming up in the show, we'll be showing you some gifts for the gardener and your family.
But first, everything you need to know about Christmas trees. So I am here with Craig, and we are at Lee Farms, and it is that time of year where we're thinking about the holidays and Christmas trees. You guys grow several varieties, don't you?
We do.
And what are like the top 4 varieties that you have?
We have the Nordman, the Noble, the Grand Fir, and the Douglas Fir.
So let's just start right. This is a Nordman, right?
This is a Nordman, yes.
And so let's just start with this. Tell me about it, and tell me the benefits of each tree type.
Well, first of all, it's a relatively new variety. In the last 10 or 15 years, it's really become popular. And it, like the Noble, it has real strong branches. It has real strong needle retention, so it's much less likely to lose its needles.
So when you say strong branches, I'm going to assume that that's, if you like ornaments that actually hang down,
you bet.
This is a great tree for that.
Yes, that's correct. And also, if people have allergies, the Nordman is a good tree to select for that.
Really?
So it tends to be less allergenic than the other varieties.
Nice, nice. And then what is there right beside you there?
This is the Noble, this is the King. So we still sell more Nobles than anything else.
Wow.
Although the Nordman's kind of creeping up on it.
Sneaking up, huh?
But again, it has good needle retention and strong branches.
Yeah. And the next one?
This is a Grand Fir. This is one of my favorites. It has a little more open spaces to it. It's the most fragrant of all the trees.
Oh, really?
So it really, you open the door to your house and you're going to smell it.
You're going to smell Christmas.
You will too with a Noble also, but really fragrant. I like it. It's got lots of spaces to it. It looks similar to our last tree, which is the Douglas Fir tree.
Wow.
The Douglas, a little thicker, a little fuller. It also has a nice fragrance. Used to be 80% of all the trees in Oregon were Doug Fir.
Really?
That's going back maybe 30 years, and now it's switched, and now the Noble's the big one, and this is takes
because
so much more.
things always change. Now, one of the things I love about your place here, Craig, is that if you want a fresh cut Christmas tree, you can go out and do it yourself, or you can come here and you guys really do the whole thing, because right in front of me here is one that is ready to go on a car. Right. So tell me the process of what people do.
Well, we have 40 acres of trees, so you can come out and select your tree. We also bring trees in from other fields that we have in the area, and you pick out the tree. We'll go out, cut it, haul it back to our base, and we'll shake it. We have a shaker. It's really fun to watch.
Nice.
Shakes out all the needles and the bugs, and then we wrap it with plastic twine, and then we'll load it for you.
And that doesn't get any easier, does it?
We make it easy. We got a big crew out here, and then some people like their tree to have snow on it, so we have flocking, and we have a regular flock, a light flock, looks like a frost,
now,
or we have a heavy
does
flock.
that mean that you will have a selection of already cut and flocked trees for
We'll
people
have
to
a
go
few
through?
flock trees. Most people pick out their tree and then have us flock it.
Okay, and so you do that too then as well,
We
right
do.
here.
We do. And one of the trends that we've noticed is that the live Christmas trees are really becoming popular again.
Yeah.
They're starting to replace the plastic made in China
Nice.
artificial trees. So one of the things that really makes your tree last, and because one of the things that people didn't like about a real tree was the mess.
Yeah.
But if you have a good tree stand that holds lots of water, your tree won't dry
And
out.
I was going to ask you that, even though you're cutting these trees literally that day they come out, it's still going to drop needles unless you water it, and that's why you guys love the Davis tree stand.
We love the Davis tree stand. It was developed in Oregon by John Davis out of Eugene, and you can put a water container that holds 2 to 10 gallons. We have different sizes of stands that will go up to a 20 plus foot tree.
Wow.
And
because they drink a lot of water.
They drink a lot of water. These trees are like 7 feet, but they'll take up to 10 gallons of water if they never run out of water. But they run out of water one time, they will seal up.
That's the end.
And they're done. And that's what happens to almost everybody's trees. So these trees will take up to 2 gallons in one night.
Wow.
But if they run out at 3 a.m., they'll
You're
seal
in
up in the
trouble.
morning. So you got to have whatever stand you use, it needs to hold at least 2 gallons of water, minimum.
Good.
So that's why we like this Davis tree stand. It goes on any size tree trunk, and it goes on in seconds. And we put them on for people every year.
I've done them myself. They really are easy.
They work really
well,
great.
don't think that it's just trees out here. There's all kinds of great stuff happening.
There's a lot more. We do all different sizes of wreaths from 12 inches to 60 inches. Centerpieces, and then the girls custom decorate them. And then, of course, there's the bakery and the pies and the donuts. So there's lots of stuff to do.
For more information on the hours and how you can come out here and get a perfect tree for your own house, go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to their website. Thanks so much, Craig.
You bet. Thank you.
Garden Time is brought to you by Portland Nursery, a passion for plants, a nursery for plant people.
Is your garden in need of refreshment? Hi, I'm Sarah, and there are plenty of things in bloom at Portland Nursery. Come check out our beautiful fall color to perk up your garden. At Portland Nursery, we consider fall the second season, and the gardening opportunities are endless. Establish next year's trees, replace lettuce and greens, or get a jump on onions and garlic. Portland Nursery, a passion for plants, a nursery for plant people, on 50th and Stark and 90th and Division, or at portlandnursery.com.
Don't you just love all the things inside Garden Time magazine? So much great information about gardening.
I do, William. There's new plants, adventures, recipes, local gardeners, home tips.
And it's free, right in your email. But there's 2 things you left out.
What's that?
You and me. We write some of the articles and get to share our gardening knowledge.
Of course, I should have. William, where did you go?
Right here, Judy. You'll find both of us every month in Garden Time magazine.
Sign up for your free subscription on the Garden Time website.
If you build it right. Build it to last. Don't just build it for yourself. Build it for the next generation. Build it with Parr Lumber. And keep building the Great Northwest.
Parr Lumber is celebrating 85 years as a local, family-owned company. From our house to yours, we send a heartfelt thank you.
So it is such a delight to be out here at the Oregon Garden, and we are celebrating their annual Christmas in the Garden event. And I'm here with, of course, Santa Claus and Brittany. So Brittany, first of all, every year you guys seem to do something great and unique to this wonderful event. This is an ice rink, isn't it?
It sure is.
Oh my goodness, tell me about it.
This is our first year of the ice skating rink. It'll be open every day through January 3rd. And we would just love everyone to come out and try their skills on the ice.
And it really is. It really is an ice rink. It's not some weird fake thing. This is ice.
This is ice.
And you wear ice skates on it.
Yes.
And you just have this wonderful place. It's not, even if it's windy or rainy. Now, if it's windy, they might have to not open it depending on the amount of wind. But this is a wonderful structure, and it's warm and fun.
You can hide from the rain and the snow and
right.
everything else and just come and ice skate.
So what else about the garden is different this year in the Christmas in the Garden event?
The event is bigger. We've doubled the amount of nights.
Wow.
We've added 100,000 more Christmas lights.
Oh my.
We'll have live reindeer again this year. We'll have pony rides, all kinds of different
I'm sure there'll be
activities.
singers, carolers
There will be.
coming around.
Yep, fire pits.
And how about that food?
The food is always good.
Now, and I forget this wine every year, but it's the wine from Germany, the spiced what is
Glühwein.
it? The Glühwein. And you're going to have that, right? Because I've got to get some of that.
Lots and lots of that.
Now, I hear that the kids can also come out and see you, Santa Claus. Is there a specific time for that?
Santa will be here Thursday through Sunday from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. So be sure and come out and give me your Christmas list.
And if you have other times that you're available, which might happen, where do they find that out?
It'll be on the website for the Oregon Garden.
So they can go there and see when Santa Claus is going to be here, huh?
Absolutely. Don't miss a chance.
So I'm thinking to myself, if this event gets any better, it'll probably make my buttons pop, because I love coming out here. It's fun and it's safe and it's a whole family event. And then the Oregon Resort is right there. I would think maybe you could even spend the night here.
Definitely can. Definitely. We encourage that.
Well, it's a blast every year. It gets better every year. And this year you can ice skate, for goodness sakes. So for more information, we invite you to go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to their website. gather all that information, pack the car up, and come on out for a jolly good time. Thanks, Santa. Thanks, Brittany.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
What a beautiful holiday setting. I'm at Portland Nursery on Stark with Sarah. And Sarah, gorgeous displays.
Thank you. We've got all kinds of holiday decor going on here. We're getting ready for our Little Boxes event again today. So for people who haven't heard, it's Little Boxes PDX. It's a way to support local business. It's really catching on, which is so great for all of the people here in the local economy, and it's a way for customers to still get some savings with their shopping, but to also be entered to win some big prizes like vacations and iPads and gift cards from a lot of the participating stores. So it's definitely something to come and check out today at both locations.
And there's a website for more information if we need that.
Yes, we have it on our website, and they have their own website as well. And we have actually different holiday decor at both stores. So
you got to go to both.
You got to go check out both of the different inspirations that we have.
That is nice because you want to get some new ideas for the holidays, and you really have them. And besides ornaments like this, you also have cut greens too?
Yeah, we have all kinds of live garland, which smells so nice, looks really nice. We make some custom wreaths here. We also have some that we bring in. We have lots of poinsettias and such that
These are
over here with different decor, but we also have wreath making classes. So it's one of my favorite holiday activities is to make your own wreath. It's really pretty easy, and we also have wreath making parties.
That is a great idea.
So if you have a group of people, you can come and we'll teach a class just for you.
And with poinsettias, I love that program that you have about poinsettias.
Thank you. We call it Wanted Dead or Alive. I think it's really cute. Which is, you know, at the end of the year, when the holidays are over, a lot of people are throwing out their poinsettias, taking up garbage space. What we'll do is we'll take them back, doesn't matter where they bought them, and give them a $5 coupon. One per customer, not one per poinsettia.
And there's more information about that on your website too.
Yes, indeed.
You know, so many beautiful decorations for inside our homes, but what about the front porch, those containers there?
Yeah, it's a time when a lot of things are not looking so great, but we do have a lot of evergreen perennials and some very select annuals that will look good this time of year. And so especially when you're having all your family over for the holidays, we've got something that can make your front porch look great.
And what about living Christmas trees? You were talking about that too.
We have those as well. They're a little more expensive and they can't stay inside as long, which is a big misconception, and we have a really good selection of those, and if someone wants to have an indoor tree and then go and plant it outside afterwards, it's a really great thing for the environment.
That is a nice sustainable idea. Well, you know, come on out to Portland Nursery on Stark Street and on Division for all of their beautiful holiday things. Well, thank you so much and happy holidays.
Thank you.
Garden Time is brought to you by Capital Subaru, your way on the Parkway.
Based on reviews, I found Capital. It was an excellent experience. I felt very comfortable, especially being a single woman.
Get moving in the new 2016 Subaru Outback 2.5i Premium CVT, only $26,926. Lease just $258 per month, plus get complimentary season passes to Timberline and Mount Hood Ski Bowl.
When I hear stories from other people about car buying experiences, they're horror stories. And mine, I just left with a big smile, and I've been smiling ever since. I got it my way on the Parkway.
Kick off your holidays right with a stop at a vintage Flea. One stop puts you right in the middle of a holiday shopping paradise. We have everything from new handcrafted gifts to unique vintage items, plus Christmas trees and wreaths. There is something to please anyone on your list. We even have holiday treats to enjoy. Check us out November 28th and 29th at Margie's Farm and Garden. Make your holiday shopping easier with a stop at a vintage Flea.
Judy, do you remember when I asked you if you liked me? I mean, if you really liked me?
Yeah, I liked you on Facebook.
Yeah, well, I need you to do that again.
Well, we really need everyone to like the new Facebook page for Garden Time. So you just go to gardentime.tv and click on the Facebook icon and like us again for our brand new page. we may not be gardening outdoors, but you can garden indoors. I'm at Little Prince of Oregon with Mark, and Mark, you really have beautiful things for us for indoors.
Yeah, we have a wide selection of tender succulents in a huge array of pots. We've got these planters that are made.
Oh, I love
they're in
those.
rice hull pots, and so these are mixed tender succulents in a sustainable rice hull pot.
And so how do we take care of these indoors?
Water them as little as possible.
Okay.
You know, with succulents, I like to kind of keep them on the edge of death all the time. But yeah, succulents are easy to overwater, and so I would say tend to water as little as you can.
And as bright light as we can give this
bright
time of
as
year?
light as you can. We've got them in
little
round
ones too?
4-inch pots,
all the different
square
kinds.
pots.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Really, so you can do them individually or make your own at home too. So you have all of those pieces. And then what about tillandsias? Another hot trend, and I know Little Prince of Oregon really has a wide selection.
Yeah, air plants are really becoming very popular, and so we've created these frames to display them in. This one is going to have a light in it so that it shows up nice at night. It's just gorgeous. We've made one prototype and it looks really cool.
And look at these with the chicken wire, so you could just put your favorite tillandsia in it.
Yeah, and these they'll hang right on the wall. And
then how do you take care of tillandsias?
So you want to mist them like once a week, or maybe even take them down and run them under a faucet just like one time a week, just to keep them a little bit moist.
That's really easy for everybody that's so busy during the holidays. And then we can't forget about outdoor bird feeders and bird houses.
Yeah, these make great gifts, and we build these right here at Little Prince, and the construction is awesome on them. Every joint is glued.
Look at that, pretty solid.
Yeah, so they have a living roof made of hardy succulents and mostly sedums there.
And then I see that you have a bird feeder, and then show us the little
we have
mason bee house.
A bird feeder. This is the mason bee house.
Oh,
and it's got the little tubes that they make their lay their eggs in,
and you also sell them that they're not finished. So if you want to do it yourself, you can do that too.
Absolutely.
This is a great staghorn fern plaque. Wonderful.
Yeah, these hang on the wall, and the shield of the staghorn fern is going to slowly grow over the top of the cedar and just kind of encase it. And I love staghorn ferns.
It's like living art. Once they get bigger, it'll just take over this whole piece.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
And how do you take care of these then?
You can take those down and water them maybe once every 2 weeks.
Oh,
yeah, they don't take a lot of water.
Yeah, and bright light.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And then what else do you have in your hand?
So this is what we call our sedum squared solutions. This will actually pop out of here if you want, out of the frame if you want to.
You can kind of show it how you do it.
Yeah,
Look at that. So you can buy that whole tile. Little Prince makes that. It's a solid tile, and you just pop it into the frame. And here's the frame. So you'd have this as a living art piece too.
Exactly. And they look so cool on a wall, inside or outside. So, or you can set this on a table and just.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I know that we can go to Facebook and see all these beautiful photos and find out where to get them.
Yes, I post pictures almost every day on Facebook, so it's a great way to connect with us.
Well, you have all of these gift ideas for you or your friends that are gardeners, so go to the Facebook page and find out all that information. Well, happy holidays.
Thank you, you too.
We're finishing up our 10th season, and a lot of people are worried about how they're going to connect with us.
But you don't need to worry. You can always stay in touch with us on gardentime.tv. You can follow us on Facebook or Twitter, or you can sign up for the free online magazine called Garden Time.
So you see, there's lots of ways to connect with us until we meet again in March of 2016.
Now's the time. Standard TV and appliance store-wide sale going on now.
Black Friday deals are here. Huge price cuts on top brand appliances, mattresses, and HD TVs. Save big on a Whirlpool French door refrigerator, only $9.24. Get a Samsung front-load washer, only $4.29. A Samsung 50-inch HD TV for only $4.99. Plus huge savings on a Simmons Beauty Rest Queen mattress, only $3.88.
Hurry! The store-wide sale ends Sunday. Standard TV and appliance.
Bring a taste of the old country to your wardrobe and a breath of fresh style with a kilt from Stumptown Kilts. Our easy care kilts are made with fashion and durability in mind. We take pride in our workmanship and attention to detail. We have tons of colors in our versatile style for both men and women, and they're made right here in the Pacific Northwest. We believe we make the best modern kilt available, but we don't make kilts for us, we make them just for you. Stumptown Kilts, the most comfortable and versatile kilt you'll ever own.
Garden Time is going to Ireland. Join William and Judy as they tour the Emerald Isle, visiting some outstanding private and public gardens. For more information, go to gardentime.tv and click on the airplane.
It's getting to be holiday gift time, and where else can you go but a vintage flea? Now, I'm with Kathy, and Kathy, we were out with you this summer at a vintage flea. So what's different about this holiday one?
So for one, it is holiday, so it's everything holiday. And we had 20 vendors for our first one in June, and we've doubled that for this one. So yeah, very exciting. We'll have anything from handcrafted items, so like soaps and candles, up until all this great vintage and antique people.
Yeah, it's really hot though, all the vintage kind of things to decorate.
Yes, definitely. And a lot of repurpose. So people take things, they turn them into cool things, a lot of rustic signage, all that wonderful advertising, that's really hot.
And you really can get gifts for so many different people. You're saying baby gifts or that antique person on your list.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, really, if you can't find a gift for someone here, I don't know where you're going to find it for that person. Yeah, exactly. And it's Small Business Saturday. So where else can you get? I mean, how closer can you get to a small business owner than here at the market where they're standing right there? The person that made your soap or your candle made it at their house. So
it's right there.
It's wonderful.
And now, is there a fee to get in?
No, it's free. Free parking, free admission. It's Saturday and Sunday. So come anytime, 9 to 5 on Saturday, 10 till 3 on Sunday.
And is there refreshments? Because people are going to be hungry because they're going to be shopping.
Yes, good. Yeah, shop nice hot beverages. We've got breakfast and lunch served. We have wine tasting, so you can grab a bottle of wine to take to dinner that night.
Nice.
Yeah. We got everything.
And you know what else they have is they're at Margie's Farm and Garden, and I'm with Margie. And Margie, you're the nursery and you're the farm, and so you have all the other holiday things for us.
We do, yes. We are fully stocked. We just cut a bunch of trees in for today, and we have nobles, we have grand firs, and we have Doug firs and Frasers, from little tabletop ones up to over 15 feet tall. So a wide selection of trees starting at $10 and up.
And have wreaths too?
We have a beautiful selection of a wide variety of sizes of wreaths and poinsettias, of course, also.
And really, you have everything that we can use for the tree too. You got stands, which people always
Yes.
need.
Oh, we have some wonderful stands for sale also with our trees. And yes, they're just amazing.
Yeah, they're beautiful. There's one right here that we're looking at, and it smells so nice and fresh. Well, if you have any other questions, A Vintage Flea now has a website, and you can go to Facebook, or you can go to Margie's Farm and Garden and find out all the information. And you're open for trees more than just weekend.
We are, yes. This is our opening day today, and then we will be open through Christmas.
That's great. Well, please go to gardentime.tv. We'll click over all these websites and come out today and have a blast. Thank you so much. Have fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
Garden Time's Incredible Edibles.
So I was standing in a room with this lovely lady named Sandy. How are you, Sandy?
I'm good, thanks.
And we're going to be talking about a relatively new product that came out called Sisters Fruit Company Apple Chips, right?
This is right.
So tell me a little bit about this company and how it got started.
We've been around about 2 years.
Really? That seems a small amount of time.
I know, and we've come a long way in 2 years,
Yeah.
and that speaks well of our product. It's unlike any other product you've ever tasted.
So tell me a little bit about it and how you make apples into chips.
We have an apple slicer named Jeremy.
Right.
And we have really thin apples. Can I show you?
Yes.
Okay. This is what they were in our display. You can see this is an apple chip. Isn't it beautiful?
Yes.
And then we dry them, and they come in something like this and crunchy.
Oh, they really?
They're really crunchy. These have been out for a little while.
They really
so
are, though. They're not like a pliable leather type chip at all, are they?
No, they are not. And that's we were looking for a healthier alternative to a potato chip. It has the crunch, but not the fat, the salt, or the starch.
Wow. And I see that there's a couple of varieties. So you have like a cinnamon chip as well. That's a cinnamon apple chip?
Right. We have Red Delicious, and we have the cinnamon, and our sales are about 50-50. People ask me, which one sells better? And I have to tell them 50-50.
Well, I'm wondering, I see two girls on the Sisters Fruit Company label. They're actually sisters, right?
Yes. They are the daughters of the owner. And they're in college right now, so they usually work in the company. They work from helping with the apples all the way to demoing. They do everything.
Well, you know, the fun thing about this, I think, is that it's so much more than just a delicious snack, because there's a parent company over this, right?
Yes.
And what is that one?
Summit Foods, and we do industrial dried fruit, mostly blueberries. We have apples, strawberries.
And not related to retail at all?
At all, no, they're behind the scenes. You'll find them in bagels, scones for several large companies. And we've been doing this for like 20 years. So in that respect, we are not new. But the retail part of it, this apple chip, is new. The owner had this in his mind for several years, and it finally came to fruition. And it's been a wonderful ride.
And what I really like about the whole program here is that you guys do a lot of extra stuff as well. Like, tell me about the bio stuff that you do with them.
The food waste that we create from both companies, we turn into advanced biofuel.
Nice.
And we have several race cars that have converted their engines to burn our fuel, which smells like, their exhaust smells like fruit, which is kind of a perk.
And it's all local, isn't it?
It's very local. All our employees are local, the owner's local, and the apples are Pacific Northwest apples.
Nice. And you even got a new product. Is it out or coming out soon?
It's coming out. You'll see our pear chips.
Nice.
I don't have them outside the package yet. We're just producing them now. We're perfecting them because we're perfectionists. And hopefully within the next year, hopefully sooner than that, we will have them out.
And where can we get these?
You'll find them all over the Portland metro area. I don't know, do you want me to name stores?
Well, do you have a website where they can get that
They have a
information from?
website, yes. And you have a list of all the stores that we're in the local area. We're also up in Washington State, and we're working on a couple other states. But really, we're concentrating mostly on the Northwest because it's a Northwest
That's
product.
home.
We're a Northwest company. We don't want to expand. We're not trying to
Yeah.
take over the United States. That's just too much. We like home.
Well, you know, you viewers know how much we love apples anyway, and now we have another wonderful new way to eat them. For more information on where you can buy these apple chips, you can go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to their website. Sandy, it's been a real delight. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. It's been fun.
We want to thank everyone for watching today and watching all season long. And don't forget, we'll be back in March of 2016.
We also wanted to give a big thank you to Oregon Garden. They are always so much fun when we're out here. And then we thought we should give away some passes to their Christmas in the Garden event. And all you have to do for your chance to win one is go to the Oregon Garden website and find out how many lights they've used for their Christmas holiday decorations. Then email that number to gardentime.tv for your chance to win 2 free passes.
William and I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday. And don't forget, we'll see you next March in 2016.
Merry Christmas!
Garden Time is going to Ireland. Join William and Judy as they tour the Emerald Isle, visiting some outstanding private and public gardens. For more information, go to gardentime.tv and click on the airplane. The proceeding was a paid program of the Guston Creative Group and its sponsors.